If I could do this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. This is our new part of our family here. This is Tindra. We got her 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, Sunday. And she's a little baby. Her name is Tindra, and she's a handful. She's super hyperactive. She's a miniature husky. We have another husky, Dakota. So having a puppy is hard work. I mean, be prepared. Like, if you work all day, you have a full-time job or whatever, forget about a puppy, because it is almost like having a baby, a child. I guess the only thing is, I guess you don't have to breastfeed or whatever, if you're a woman. But she is really a handful. But look how cute she is. Okay, so these last 2 weeks have been absolutely insane, an absolute shit show, terrifying what Elon Musk is doing, and Doge, and going after our Social Security and Medicare. And again, it's incredible the spin. When you go to Fox News, it's like, oh, they're just looking for fraud. But I'll talk about that in another video. Right now, the name of this one, I just want to throw a quick one. Donald Trump is our first post-modernist president. What do I mean by that? It's like Donald Trump lives in a fantasy world of his own. The only truth that Donald Trump knows of is his own little sort of fantasy thing. So let me play this clip. This is from Kyle Kulinski, and he absolutely nails it. So we're talking about, first of all, it's all just lies too. The whole thing about the condoms, the $50 million condoms being sent to Hamas, like all this absolute bullshit. They're making bombs, and it's all bullshit and lies and crap. So let me throw up this clip, and I'll talk some more afterwards. Right, Tindra? Watch.
When signing this executive order, listen to what he says.
Why is it important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury?
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him, and it's only if we agree with him.
Okay, so just right off the bat here, that's a lie.
Yep.
Oh, Elon has access, but it's only for letting people go if we agree with him. Okay. No, he's already openly bragged about deleting certain programs. He's had a target over USAID. He ordered that nobody comes into USAID. The web page is down, and it says we're shutting down and something of that nature. He already deleted he says he deleted the e-file tax return thing, which for the first time in U.S. history, you could file your taxes for free and you don't have to pay a for-profit middleman. He deleted that. They're auditing the Department of Labor now is the new one. They did the GSA, OMB. He hacked the Treasury. He hacked the Treasury, and he's also downloading everybody's private information, your bank account, your Social Security stuff, on a private server. This is all wildly illegal. Trump goes, no, he's not even, he's only firing people if I agree. Like, what? Okay, here's the question. Is he lying, or does he actually sincerely not know what Elon has been up to? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. But here we go. Listen, we haven't even gotten to the beefy part.
He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs, and we put him in charge of seeing what he can do with certain groups and certain numbers. Some of the numbers are horrible, what he's found. $100 million on condoms.
This is total fucking bullshit.
To Hamas.
This guy's
so we already said it 2 or 3 times previously. We found 50 million in condoms for Hamas. That's what we found, folks. Now he doubled it, and it's 100 million in condoms to Hamas. The other day, you know what he said? 50 million. This was back when it was 50 million. 50 million in condoms to Hamas. And you know what they use the condoms for? They make bombs with them, folks. Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. Donald Trump is our first ever complete post-modernist president.
Yep.
You know what that means? Donald Trump does not engage in objective reality and empiricism and that which is true. He doesn't objectively analyze anything. Everything is his truth. There is no objective truth. There's only my truth, Donald Trump's truth. And so when he pathologically lies, he doesn't think anything of it. He lies like he breathes. Every time his mouth is moving, he's fucking lying. 100 million. See, I talked about this the other day in the context of Joe Rogan. This reminds me of Rogan. Rogan said, bro, we found out that the homeless people started the forest fires in Southern California. And guess what? They found one of them, and he had a UN debit card on him and 5 cell phones. He said 5 or 6 cell phones. And it's like, dude, if you can't, like, if you don't have that thing in the back of your mind that makes you go, you know what, that doesn't sound quite right, I better check that. Then I don't know how to help you. This is like when Rogan spread that fucking total bullshit misinformation. I know somebody who knows somebody whose wife said they put a litter box in the school bathroom for kids who identify as a furry. You really don't have that thing in your mind where you say, you know what, I kind of sound fucking ridiculous. Let me double check that. And if he did, he would have found out, oh, that's totally made up. You literally had Republican politicians in the middle of the country in the state legislature saying in speeches on the House floor, they put a litter box in the classroom for the kids who identify as a furry. Guys, we're laughing at you. Mm-hmm. We don't take you seriously. We think you are jokes because you are jokes. But the downside is you're jokes with all the fucking power in the world. And the power of these pathological lies put into action, you know what it looks like? It looks like all federal spending being fucking frozen on a whim for a day and a half. That's what it looks like. Because it just fucking happened. Complete and utter misinformation, lies. You know, they're talking about USAID. They bring up negative things USAID did. They don't talk about any of the, hey, what about the medicine that's delivered to children that saves lives? Don't talk about that part. These are perpetual liars. These are pathological liars. And now the 50 million in condoms to Hamas that were used for bombs are now 100 million the next day because he's a fucking shameless, bloated buffoon liar. Stupid. I'm telling you, man, look, it's time to start talking about the 25th Amendment. It already is.
Yep.
Can we be honest here? Donald Trump has the kind of dementia that makes you sound indignant and angry and sure of yourself. Joe Biden had the other kind. Joe Biden had the kind where you stumble and you bumble and you forget where you are mid-sentence and you can't get the words out. The fact that he has the kind of dementia that makes you sound angry has been a benefit to him politically because he says things that sound so confident that his supporters go, well, I guess that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
100 million in condoms to Hamas that they use for bombs. That sounds about right.
The Roops.
Do you fucking hear yourselves, guys? Do you hear yourselves?
2 teeth and
this guy,
3
he's
brain
always been a
cells.
pathological liar, but now it's that mixed with sundowning.
Yep.
People forget he's the oldest president to ever be elected.
Yep.
The oldest president to ever be elected. He's 4 fucking years of this we're going to deal with. You know what this lie reminded me of? I told you guys this story before. And in fact, if I bring it up, I bet a bunch of you will remember. What's my all-time favorite Trump lie? My all-time favorite Trump lie. I've told this story 1,000 times. He pretended to be his own publicist in the 1990s to call the tabloid magazines and say, oh, these women love Trump. They all want to date Trump.
And you could tell it was
Trump's
him,
kind of amazing. He's a ladies' man, let me tell you. He was pretending to be his own publicist.
Yep.
And then when he got caught red-handed doing that, he was like, that's not me. How did I show?
He's
in
just
fact,
fucking
for purposes of this segment, guess what I pulled up, y'all?
Let's see.
Guess what I pulled up? Here we go.
We begin with a bizarre twist in the race for president. Donald Trump accused of once pretending to be his own media spokesperson during a
This is humiliating, as you're about to see.
phone interview. The voice describing Trump's love life and fortune. Trump denying that's him on tape, but tonight, you be the judge. At the same time, he is fiercely standing by his decision not to release his taxes until an audit is completed. Snapping when asked about his taxes, saying, quote, it's none of your business. ABC's John Carl.
By the way, whatever happened to the taxes?
Yep, right.
Never released.
Starts us off tonight.
Today, a voice from the past is coming back to haunt Donald Trump, and it sounds a heck of a lot like his own voice.
Ugly piece of shit.
It's a tape recording of a 1990.
Literally just off that, you already know it's him.
One interview conducted by a People magazine reporter with somebody identifying himself as John Miller, supposedly a spokesman for Donald Trump.
Somebody that knows, and I think somebody that he trusts in life.
Look at that voice.
The reporter soon became
You can already tell it's him.
Yeah.
John Miller was actually Trump himself, bragging about his own exploits with women.
He's somebody that has a lot of options, and frankly, he gets called by everybody. He gets called by everybody in the book.
Guy's so
except the
fucking
women.
gross.
Supposed spokesman
So fucking
It is the
gross.
most obvious thing in the world.
That
It is
ugly
him. It's so
motherfucker.
clear. The way he
Wearing a
even puts the
diaper.
sentences, he gets called by everybody in the world in terms of women. Like
In
that's,
terms
that's
of
him.
women, yeah.
It's oh my god.
It's
Oh
wet
my god, we elected a fucking
in terms of rain.
absolute psychopath.
In terms of
bro.
water. It's wet
He
in
gets
terms of
called
water.
on this, and they bring it. Hey, we have recordings of you pretending to be your own publicist to talk about how much women love you, and Madonna wants to fucking date you. And he's like, "That's not me."
How Trump was living with Marla Maples, but not ready to settle down.
He didn't want to make a commitment. He really thought it was too soon. He's living with Marla, and he's got 3 other girlfriends.
He even bragged
What a petty little catty
Yeah.
bitch. This is like
And people voted for this
a
fucking piece of
jealous
shit.
high schooler type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a grown ass man. How old was he? He's
Exactly.
fucking 40s when this happened?
Yep.
that superstars like Madonna wanted to date Trump.
Well, he called and wanted to go out with him, that I can tell you.
The Washington Post reports
He called and wanted to go out with him. That I could tell you. That. Hey, Don, we got you on tape. This is not me. This is not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Pathological liar. Any other just this goofy scandal, any other politician,
Okay, and I'll end
wrap
it
it
there.
up, son. We're done here.
Exactly.
We're outskis.
Kyle is absolutely 100% here. How can anyone like this guy, absolute scumbag liar, first postmodernist president? So, okay, if you made it this far, make sure you like and subscribe. Spread it around. It helps with the algorithm. Peace.